Joe,
Jeremy,
my friend.
my favorite friend.
What's up, bud? Dino, hello. Thanks for joining us.
Hello. Welcome.
Drinking some delicious peach tea.
Saki.
Yeah, we getting drunk.
Yeah.
Stayed home sick today, so if I'm a little low energy for the stream, sorry. But
Um, I have. Don't worry. I'll be high energy for you.
okay. Let's do
Wow.
do some drugs or something. It'll be fine.
Hello.
But yeah, I'm ready to play this fucking game. See, this is a good thing about playing a comedy game. It's gonna do a lot of the work for us, you know.
Yeah. We just gotta make slight comments every now and then.
Yeah, just right. Uh-huh. That's funny.
Wow. He said what?
Thanks, Dino. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Like, I was fine for stream yesterday, and then, like, we got off, and I sat here for a while, and then just, like, immense pain in my stomach, which the pain's kind of gone away, but it comes in waves. Like, I'm nauseous, and then I'm fine, and then I'm nauseous, and then I'm fine.
It's the lack of Sherlock.
Yeah, I'm just hungry for, you know that illness Sherlock had at the beginning? That's what I got. I just need a good mystery, you know?
I thought you were gonna say I'm just hungry for some shorecock.
Alright.
I don't know why. I was like, that's what he's gonna say.
Well, so I booted up the game to the main menu. The only thing that happens is like it asks if you played the game before, Joe, since you haven't, or it's been so long since you saw it you don't really remember.
I remember those lines on the floor.
That's one ending, yeah.
Okay.
This game is just a bunch of like short, quick like things where the choices you make can branch to like different endings. But so I think the plan's gonna be, I set it to no, I haven't played before, so you'll get to see some of the regular endings before the like meta self-referential stuff comes around. And I think the plan's gonna be, I'm gonna run through like the regular story first, like what the narrator tells you to do. And then on the next run, you'll just get, every run after that, you'll just get to pick everywhere I go and what I do.
Oh, awesome. I get to pick?
Yeah, because I've done it before.
Okay.
And I was playing this with like Brandy and Ryan when
Okay.
I bought it. So, you know, you're the navigator. I'm just driving, baby.
Hell yeah.
Well, let's get into it. And this screen might explain, you know, what was up with the artwork.
Oh, yeah, it does. I get it now.
Let me know if it's too loud, because the game is quieter than Kingdom Hearts, so I turned it up a little. But if it's louder than us, let me know.
Okay.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Doesn't look like it's too loud.
No, it sounds fine.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was
Well,
employee
okay, maybe
number
that's too loud.
427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
Right. That should be fine.
Employee 427 did every day
Excuse me.
of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
He had sex
He
with a
had been at
man.
his desk for nearly an hour
Oh.
when he realized that not one
And he
single
realized, you
order
know,
had
it's
arrived
pretty
on the
cool.
monitor for him to follow. No one had
How
showed
do they
up to
make
give him
this?
instructions, call a
Huh?
meeting, or even say hi.
Who, me?
Yeah, what'd you say?
Never in all his years
Honestly,
at
I
the
don't know.
company had this happen.
I
This
just said
complete
something and
isolation.
it left my mouth
Something was
and
very
just
clearly wrong. Shocked,
memory.
frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk
Oh.
and stepped out of his office.
Okay.
I hate Mondays.
You're Garfield.
Never seen a full playthrough of this. So hyped. I don't know if we'll do every ending. We'll do like as much as we can between now and when the stream usually ends.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can. Yeah, make the subtitles a little.
I like
bigger.
that shows it at the bottom. More games need to do that.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're here in the office.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I had to walk in and, like,
Be my Valentine.
Like customer service as long as I have now, I would love this. Like, oh, what, you just come and sit down at a computer and just, like, push a button for a while? Thank you. I don't have to talk to nobody.
That was, when I worked at the casino, that was my favorite position, was the spot that had the computer, because I could just sit there and dick around on the computer.
Yeah.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So yeah, you can see that's like the first branch where you can do something different. I know you can really piss off the narrator. Yeah, you can.
Yet there was not a single person here.
Tips on not getting fired. Talk less. Do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day, with no exception of promotion or recognition. How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside. Take it out passive aggressively on other coworkers. Resent coworker for not supporting you more. Let it ball up inside. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic as the header and throw some wet bevel on the text. Everyone is unique. You most of all.
You're the most unique.
Yeah, there's all kinds of like stuff in here. What do people want? Things, money, more money, things but with money to buy more things, graphs about things and money. We have our new product.
Profits. I love this business.
Bi-quarterly post-review. We need less reviews. 402 plus 405. Want to get rid of the death sport portion in the primary review schedule? But I think that's a stupid idea. Just shit like this.
A lot of percent.
Teenagers, size of demographic, space between the teenagers. Throw everything in the bin. The idea bin. Also, this fucking schedule. It's like, why did you draw another rectangle when you could have just used the whole board if that's all this board is for?
Yeah.
Yeah. Targets. Push for funding of R&D of new coffee machine. Standard graphs, 40x wide. Not cost efficient.
Chris out.
Get Chris out of the broom closet. Synergize papers. Hire someone to synergize papers. Papers are too synergized. Fire paper guy. Hire somebody to fire the paper synergizing guy. Who moved my desk? Please keep the target of topic of something. Tomorrow, complete today's unfinished agenda items. Write next day's agenda. Reflect.
Oh, that's a new slide.
Number of slides on this slide. Slides. Charts with slides. Charts. Rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Graph of increases in graphs per slide. Please, no more charts. Please, I'm begging. Stop. The boss appreciation minute. On your boss appreciation minute worksheet, circle the top 20 things you love most about your boss. Fill out in triplicate and return to your boss appreciation specialist. Anyway.
Okay. Oh, can we get Chris out? No, we'll do the
to a staircase,
yeah,
Stanley
we're gonna do the regular one
to
first.
his boss's office.
Next one, then we're getting Chris out.
Yeah. Just so you know where stuff's at. Executive bathroom.
See, I've already forgot about Chris.
Stepping into his manager's office,
Gotta use that
Stanley was
executive
once again
pisser.
stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. and so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
No.
Oh, hold on. This is dark as hell on my screen.
Yeah, it's talking on Twitch too. Oh no, you're on Ed TV now, my guy. I've referenced everyone's shorter now.
Where the fuck is the
brightness?
Yeah. Do I have to do it from the main menu? I'll make sure to fix it for the next. I'll go back and fix it once we do this.
Oh, there you go. Oh, now we can talk again. Shit.
It's dark as hell now.
Fuck, I lied. I didn't mean to lie.
Descending
I just love doing it.
Building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
I got achievements. I was mashing the button, the A button, and I got the achievement, you can't jump. And then the other achievement, get your first achievement.
Stanley walked straight ahead through
That's a good
the
achievement.
red mind control facility.
There's also an achievement on here called Test Achievement, Please Ignore, and you can't get it.
The lights rose on an enormous room
amazing.
packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place
So you can never
hold?
100%
Stanley
this.
thought to himself. Did he have the strength?
Yeah, you can't get all the
to find out?
achievements. Which I think is a good bit. It's a great bit.
Yeah. What a cuck.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant
Yeah,
nothing.
427. That's Stanley's. And then over there's a pirate. It's hard to see on stream probably, but there's a screen. There's a one up there that says pirate.
Good.
Probably
This
easier to see from over here.
mind-control
Yeah.
facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to
Diana said,
accept
tag yourself. I'm
blindly?
pirate. I'm employee 69 or 420, whichever one Joe wants less.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it.
420.
His own life in someone else's control?
And I'm
Never.
employee
It
69.
was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
That was louder than I thought it was going to be.
I was gonna call you out on it.
The heart
Oh
of
no,
the
I saw the
operation
pickup on stream.
controls
They heard the fart.
Happy or sad or content.
It's all those Brussels sprouts
Eating,
and cabbage you
working,
ate.
all of
Yeah.
it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Dramatic.
I don't think Stanley knows how to dismantle anything.
He thinks things fall apart when you turn them off.
I'm gonna break this lamp. Alright, good game.
Blackness
Yep,
and a
that's the whole
rising
thing.
chill of uncertainty.
Quick 20-minute stream so we can finish this up with a Whoopi Goldberg stream.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from
I couldn't
someone
think of another
else's
Whoopi Goldberg
command.
movie.
Freedom was
I
mere
expended my
moments
knowledge of them
away.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Even as
Sister
the immense
Act
door
1.
slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
Also,
that was all he needed to know.
there are parts of this game that get really dark. I will say a warning when those things are coming up.
Through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly
there is one ending that
right now,
Stanley ends his own life. It is not graphic, but it is sad because of what the narrator says. But if we if we end up on that ending, I'll mention something.
Yeah, you beat the game.
All right, cool. Well,
Stream's
thanks
over.
for watching, everyone. Yep, appreciate it. That was the official slow run of Stanley Parable.
Time to talk about Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah.
Mostly.
But
What
yeah.
else has she been in?
And then it drops you back here.
Tweet at us. Tell us what Whoopi Goldberg's been in. I'm not looking up her IMDb.
All right, Joe.
All of his co-workers were gone.
What are we doing?
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting.
I'm going to get.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Chris out the broom closet.
Okay.
I couldn't think if I wanted to do the pistol.
So where do you want me to go?
To a set of 2 open doors, he entered the
door
on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, let's admire the employee lounge.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Coffee nut.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Drink it all in. Alright. Oh.
Number 1 dead.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
So tag really yourself. I'm Coffee Nut Mug.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
How much longer you want to stay here?
Let's hang out for another minute.
Right.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when
what's
a long
the
time had passed
mug
and there
on the
was
floor?
no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
The mug on the floor. What's that say?
Can't tell. Don't know. All right. I'll say there is no ending connected on staying in this room. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
The narrator just calls you an idiot.
At last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Nah. Let's go straight. Yeah, let's go straight.
I mean, look at that room.
Yeah, that's a nice room. Nah, go straight, go straight.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Do not jump from the cargo lift while in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off cargo lift, $5,000. Yeah, cargo lift is the only way to go from here.
Alright. I feel like you should jump off.
I think perhaps we've got
to the ground.
Foot here.
That's what he says, yeah?
Enemy, really, I'm not.
Is that what you want me to do?
Investing in your trust
Yeah,
in
let's go
someone
for
else
it.
can be difficult, but the fact is that the story... But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley.
I don't know what I was expecting to happen.
That's yeah, like that. Is that what you want me to do? Congratulations, Stanley. Everyone thinks you're very powerful.
Hey. all right, now we'll get Chris.
All of his co-workers were gone. What
Okay, so you want to go to the broom closet?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Give me my Chris. I want my Chris back.
A set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left. Yet
all the stuff in here is the same right now.
Either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Chris?
Chris?
Well,
there was nothing
my Chris gone?
No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
I want my Chris. I'm not leaving until I get my Chris.
It's baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Doing sweet fuck all.
Yeah.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I want my Chris. I ain't coming out until Chris gets in.
Or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Tell that to Chris.
Where's give me back Chris, you coward?
My kingdom for some Chris.
Somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Since he wanted to come here, there is an ending for just staying in the broom closet.
Oh, yeah?
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. Oh. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Narrator knows this so well.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed in front of your screen. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
The narrator was a bitch.
So I looked it up just to make sure. There isn't an ending that leads to a reset from this. This is like what the broom closet ending is, where he just complains at you.
Oh, okay. Are we done then? Yeah.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Go in the broom closet, yeah.
Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
I think that's the last thing he'll say. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, it's just a good bit.
Yeah, go downstairs.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, don't like this.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy.
What?
And then something occurred to Stanley.
What do you mean, Joe?
He thought to himself,
it was.
maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him whenever
My feet!
went? And for that matter,
Monk.
these rooms were
It says
starting
who
to look
farted.
pretty familiar.
It was me.
Were they simply repeating?
He'll show me.
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up.
Oh, I forgot to turn the brightness up.
Remaining so lucid.
Yeah.
And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all
trap yourself in a room
and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that of course,
I don't think I'll be able to.
this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself?
Damn it.
Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
What? The heavy existential dread.
Shock to Stanley.
Yeah.
After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just...
Heatwave 1000, first time chat. Hello.
He was in control.
Hello.
That this
Oh,
was
sorry.
a dream.
Heatwave 10,000. My
So he
apologies.
closed
How could I
his
ever?
And he invited himself to
Mistake you.
wake up.
Heatwave 1000.
Yeah, you're 10 times better than Heatwave 1000 will ever be. But welcome.
Fresh air of a
Welcome.
world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
Just playing
through with this
Stanley
dream.
Parable. I've played
I
it
wish
before,
it
but
could be
Joe
over.
has not.
Let me
Also,
go
I'm
back to my
Jeremy.
job.
That's Joe down there.
Let me
I'm Joe.
continue pushing
Hello.
the buttons, please.
How far have
That's
you
all
gotten
I
in the
want.
game? I personally
I
have
want
played
my
all of it,
apartment
but Joe
and my
hasn't.
wife
Well,
my
he
job.
saw us play the original
All I
a
want
long
is
time
my life
ago.
Exactly the way it's always been.
But don't
The
don't.
broom closet
My
ending's my
life is
favorite.
normal.
Yeah, we did the broom closet thing. We like just started. We're only like half hour in.
Everything will be fine.
Yeah.
But no spoilers, please.
I am.
I'm playing. I'm controlling it, but I'm letting Joe make all the choices.
Stanley began screaming.
Please, someone wake me up. My name is
Jesus.
Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
Fuck.
And everything went black.
Alright.
Hey, Gavin's here. He said, same, bro.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Never go
Mariella
downstairs.
woke up on a day like any other. She
Yeah,
arose,
downstairs
got
is awful.
dressed, gathered her
I
belongings,
don't want to
and
go
walked to her place
downstairs.
of work.
Have you done the new
But on this
ending yet that came with the
particular
Ultra
day,
Deluxe
her walk
edition?
was interrupted by the body
I
of a man
have.
who had
Joe
stumbled
doesn't know
through
about
the
it.
talking and screaming
I would
to
say,
herself,
honestly, this
then
is Stand-Up
collapsed dead on
Tuesday.
the side.
Yeah.
And although she would soon turn to go call
But
for
yeah,
an ambulance,
I've played
for
a good
just
bit of this
few
game. I don't know if
brief
I've seen
moments,
every
she
new
considered
ending,
the strange
but I
man.
personally have played a lot of
He was
it
obviously crazy.
already.
This
Th-
much
th-
she
th- This is
knew.
all for Joe, really.
Everyone knows what crazy people are
Oh.
like. And in that moment, she thought to herself,
Oh,
how lucky
yeah, I
she
guess I
was
forgot to
be
change
born. I
the
am
tags
safe.
because it says
I
first
am in
playthrough.
control of
So
my
it's a first
mind.
playthrough for Joe, but not
I
me.
know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this.
Oh, that means
and
I
in
had
a
first
certain way,
playthrough on
seeing
fucking
this
Kingdom
man
Hearts
made her
and
feel
shit.
better. But then she remembered
I haven't
the
changed the
leave
tags in a
schedule
while.
for that day.
It's like all the
Yeah,
other
these
ones
guys-
are accurate. Any percent, casual playthrough, chatty.
For these guys' first
Ally.
playthrough, they sure have a lot of
She had no time
knowledge
for
about
this,
what's going on.
So it was only a moment
Haven't played
that
the
she
game
stood
yet. I've
there,
just seen it on
staring
YouTube
down
so
at the
far.
body.
I think it was
And then she
worth.
turned to the man.
I mean, granted, I played it when the original came out back in like 2013, but I think from what I've seen, this was worth rebuying because they added a lot of stuff. But when you boot up the game, it asks if you played before, and since Joe is seeing all this, I hit no. That way, hopefully, it'll give us some of the more regular endings first,
Yeah.
before it gets into the crazier shit.
All of this code
All right,
was
Joe.
gone.
Now what are we doing?
What could it mean?
Yo,
Stanley
you know where we're
decided to go to the
going.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed.
I need to take a piss.
Yeah, the executive bathroom. I don't know if that's tied to an ending.
We
When
going
Stanley
now.
came to a set of 2 open doors.
It's
he entered
left,
the door
yeah?
on his left.
Yeah, that's fine, because even if it's not an ending, there's still other shit we can do out towards the boss's office.
Yeah.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley
hold on.
decided to go up to his boss's office. Oh,
Yeah.
No, oh, no, 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 not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Yeah, that's all. He just complains again when you go back.
No.
He's like, "Oh my god,
Coming to a staircase,
why are we doing this
Stanley
again?"
walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Can you imagine like the first time you went to go play this game and you just went downstairs? Like, I'll see what's downstairs.
Right? Gavin said the janitor ending. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money, Chris. that changes to different things.
That's amazing. As a big businessman.
Did you get the broom closet ending? That ending's my favorite. Your friends are concerned for you. Extreme bathrooms.
Oh.
I can't read the rest of it. It's too small. Maybe you're not supposed to be able to read it. Yeah, that's all.
Nice.
This is the executive bathroom.
It's a nice bathroom.
Right? Very executive.
Mm-hmm.
There's a room
What
over
about the
here
door?
too.
Oh, yeah. I was going to, yeah. Let's go in this one.
It's
Don't
just
like
a
that.
painting of a panda. Business a centered. Business a strategy. A strategy? That's not how you spell strategy, is it?
Can you read that?
Yeah.
I can't see it on my screen.
I mean, it's bigger on my TV.
Fair.
Yeah, it says strategy. STRATERGY.
I mean, that's definitely Santa Claus pointing a gun at a panda.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, let's take the elevator. Up. And we're not going down ever again, Jeremy.
Can I tell you something, Joe?
Yeah.
This is all this elevator does.
I had a feeling when I started dancing. I was like, man, I've been dancing for a while. Can't wait for this bit to end.
Lift ending where it just plays music for, yeah. It's the same floor. It just shakes and plays music.
Doesn't matter if you go up or down.
I don't know. I couldn't get it to do anything.
Oh, what's that paper on the floor?
Paper.
Oh, okay. Okay, alright.
Oh, Heatwave 10,000 followed us. Oh,
thank you. But really? Was this what did it for you, the elevator?
Yeah, sold.
Yeah.
Oh, this channel has all the high stakes elevator action I've been looking for. Thanks though, for real.
Yeah, this one's for you, Heatwave.
This elevator ride's dedicated to Heatwave 10,000. Oh yeah, also the favorite funds. There's a... Yep, there you go. Dino's on it.
Yeah, thank you, Dino.
Gave you some favorite funds, and there's a menu where you can like play sound effects. There's also sound effects tied to channel points, but we couldn't fit like everything in there, so.
Okay.
All right, I'm done with the elevator.
What a game.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Oh,
that
doors.
kind of anxiety isn't healthy,
no.
so he relaxed for a
How
few
much
moments
dialogue is in
with
this
some
game?
calming
Surprised the
new age
narrator didn't
music.
have dialogue for being in the elevator so long. Oh, yeah, he said I was too anxious, so he's playing some new age music for me.
Feeling soothed and
Okay,
rejuvenated,
yeah, I'm relaxed.
Stanley calmly walked forward into the open passageway.
Up.
There's no up. Can't click it. I've tried.
Where's the music? I'm sorry, Heatwave.
Also, the elevator music at the like chorus would just go Stanley. All right, we can.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read mind control facility.
We can turn the thing off, or we can escape.
Oh, we can turn it on.
Oh yeah, we can turn it on or escape.
But that's escape.
All right.
Yeah.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
It's a bluff.
It's a bluff.
The was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward.
Kevin was like, "Thank God."
His death.
Woo!
I don't know what sound I was making, honestly.
The Zoidberg.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've absolutely chosen to.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, it
It's a
reflected
bluff.
that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
You ain't got the ball.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Hello?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
Yeah.
What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance,
welcome to the Stanley Parable
death
Museum.
becomes meaningless, making life the same.
Nature paintings.
Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already
Stanley's computer
dead from
in the
moment
flesh.
he hit start?
Wow.
The office layout. There's Stanley's office. The first couple rooms leading to the 2 doors. More office computers.
Oh wait, we didn't find the solitaire one. We need to find the solitaire one. Oh, doors! From the office?
Desk. Button sounds.
One's my favorite.
Do they have VR version of this? I'm sure you can download a mod for VR. Bars.
Yeah.
Credits.
Credits. Made by me. I made this game.
Gavin said number 3 all the way. I don't know. Let's compare them.
Alright.
Oh, that is a good sound. Well, let's run them through all again.
Nah. 2's not satisfying.
Mm, 5 doesn't have enough variation. Between 1 and 3. Nah, I gotta agree with I gotta agree with Gavin. 1's too buzzery. 3.
That's why I like it. It's just it's jarring. It sorts itself.
I mean, that's fine.
Dominance.
You can have the anxiety button. I'll take the chill button. You can take the toxic masculinity button.
And I will.
Oh, the maintenance room? We haven't found that yet.
No, wow, that's fun.
Kevin said 133113. Okay, are we making a song now? All right.
That was dope. Dino said they like 4 the best.
All right. Well, if I went back for Gavin, I'll let you hear 4 one more time.
Anyone else got any input here?
Yeah. Any more requests?
While we're at the buttons. No.
ACAB 1312. Okay. Oh, okay. I get it. 1312 because that's ACAB because it's where those letters are in order.
Yeah. Fun.
Look at all these places. Look at that money.
Go to the money.
Ultra Deluxe announcements.
Is this like Mario 64? You can get jump through the paintings.
No, you can't jump. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up in a battlefield against aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpret it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention.
Okay. That would have been fun.
Narrator emails. Oh. Dear Strongbad, how do you type with boxing? Oh, that's a fucking Homestar Runner reference.
Oh, yeah.
Strongbad would get emails.
Yeah.
What do the lights in the control room do? I really want to know.
Reach out.
I am Anthony Elias, business broker. Please partner with me in a very rewarding business venture. Details will be sent to you if you're interested. Email. Treat as important, not spam. I have a question for you, sir, and it is, what is your message for today? Hi, Mr. Narrator Guy. How many of these are there? There's a skeleton inside of you. There are more skeletons in this world than humans. Oh no. Subject, final warning. A question brought forth by the intense passion of my soul. Am I Stanley? Are you spying on me? I donate. I don't. What? Will this game feature capybaras? Oh, these are the real questions.
Yeah. Maybe that's what the new one, the Ultimate Edition is.
How do you stay in shape? Sincerely, Michael the Rock Martin. What? From Dink Dink, subject gay. Are you gay? All right. I would like the game to feature capybaras very much. I appreciate the previous Stanley game as a work of art and standalone title. I appreciate the credits given to art, which is why I'm eager to see the sequel, prequel, standalone companion game, because art needs to be... Oh, okay. Stanley Parable was really good. Okay, these are getting less interesting as time goes by.
Yeah.
The famed pencil sharpener and phone.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, the apartment timer.
Ooh, what is this?
It's endings we haven't seen yet.
Have you seen this one?
This one you haven't seen. Oh,
Okay.
There's I guess the original concept of the cargo lift. A different concept for the cargo lift.
Oh, the meeting room?
Ah, yeah, here's how you get to maintenance.
Oh.
I forget which one's actually correct. None of them, because it doesn't connect to the lounge. It connects to the room after the lounge.
So 3 says that doesn't connect to the lounge.
Can't push the button.
Levels?
Zending mode.
Model.
Oh yeah, it's just stuff that would have been part of the game. Like puzzles and shit.
Okay.
The elevator? What's this way? Is this where we've been from? Yeah, those are the stairs we came up earlier.
How do we leave?
We'll figure it out.
How does one leave?
If you had even the most fundamental understanding of good and bad game design. Stanley, but of course, you being you, you'll probably spend the next hour trying to solve it. Here, I'm just going to make this easy on you. Stanley walked over the bridge.
Yeah, just narrator shit.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
I'll go to the exit. The museum is overstayed. Wait, the clock? Oh, amazing.
That's part of the game. Oh, that's the thing.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
What?
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Can you see?
No, perhaps not. Sometimes
said it's
these
giving
things
back
cannot be
rooms
seen.
vibes.
You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
No, I think it was turned on,
Turn off
Gavin. I
your
switched it to
Nintendo
off.
Switch. There's no other way to beat this game.
It knows I'm playing. It knows I'm playing on the Switch.
Someone else's path. Stop now, and it'll be
Oh,
your
yeah?
only true choice.
Yeah, I bought it on the Switch. That way, I bought it on the Switch. That way, if like we were over Gavin's or something and people wanted to play, that way I wouldn't be like, cool, sign into my Steam and blah blah blah. I could just have my Switch with me.
The Switch.
Sorry, Gavin, your messages are behind, but I think that's the only way to get out of that particular thing. All right, let me go to the menu so I can turn the brightness up. But your games are. Oh yeah, I forgot. You already we already share libraries.
All right.
What the fuck is it?
What?
Is it
brightness?
Yeah.
Oh, remember we tried doing that and it wasn't an option?
I thought I'd be able to do it from the fucking main menu. Oh well, it's not that bad. It's only dark as shit in dark areas.
And we don't spend that long in dark areas, so.
It is the only way, at least in the, oh yeah, at least in the original, it's the only way.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply...
Can you open up any of these other doors? For which one?
I can try.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes.
He's just fucking with you.
50 clicks. No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Oh, we gotta do it. Gotta get it.
Whatever you say, narrator man.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Is it back this way? There it is.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
What's the game, man?
What's your game, narrator?
Now, back to door number 437.
Now, this was in the original, Gavin. It was just tied to an achievement, so if you didn't read the achievement list beforehand...
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine? All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere. Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Where is that?
You can't climb now.
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416. We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
Yeah! Fucking do it, Jeremy!
Hell yeah. Click.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430! Yes! We did it! Oh, Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
A good bit.
Oh, that was fucking hype.
Right?
Yeah.
A good nut. All right, where are we going?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
let's go right again.
He entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Yeah, let's go left.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
So going straight puts you back on the correct side and like takes you to the boss's office.
Oh, okay.
So if you had said go straight, I'd have been like, no.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left. Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
You son of a bitch.
It's clearly... Oh, dear. Would you hold on for a minute, please?
Hell yeah, Gavin started the Pokemon game. Got a Litten.
Let's see.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Right, left, down, left, right. Yep. Okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Could you go through the other doors?
No.
No, no. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
Look at the pirate.
Litten is a...
Back to,
Litten is a Gen... Is that Gen 6, Joe?
Rubbish now. The whole story
it's the Fire Cat, yeah?
Yeah. That's from Alola. That's Gen 6, right?
We'll just restart
yeah, it's a Gen 6 Pokemon.
And this time, suppose we don't
it is a Fire Cat that evolves into Furry-bait. The current gen, I think Gen 9 is the most, or no, Gen 8 is the most recent one to come out with Sword and Shield. And Gen 9 will be what's coming out at the end of this year.
Oh, can't wait for Gen 9.
Gavin's like, oh good. Gavin hasn't seen some Pokemon shit since fucking Gen 2.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Damn, that was that ending.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh.
Gavin said, whoa, Gen 3.
Oh, did something...
My bad. Alright, so you bowed out after Trico and Mudkip.
Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here.
I just assumed Gen 2, because most people who didn't, like, keep up with Pokemon
Come, Stanley.
usually bowed out after Gen 2.
Oh, Jeremy, that's the office clock.
From the museum.
Yeah, it's right there.
Wow. Oh, there's a door.
There it is again.
There's another door. What's happening?
You're going in circles.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress
I'm back here.
by starting over and over again.
Go left.
It's got to be better than this.
That's one.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No!
What gen is Pokemon Black? That's Gen 5?
No.
Yeah, that's Gen 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Dinah just said they looked it up.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh,
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It does look brighter, doesn't it?
Well, I hear you say things.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I must be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Oh.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps. Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so.
Looks like it's out of Resident
Evil.
Evil.
I believe my story took place in an office building.
Pokemon Black and White are my least favorite Pokemon.
Do you remember, Stanley?
Not like the generation, like the generation's fine. Just those games are my least favorite.
This? You win! Congratulations!
Yeah!
I know you put in a lot of hard work.
Followed closely by probably
Sun and Moon.
any particular reason. I just didn't like
this at all.
I didn't like the story as much. It was super boring and there was way too much dialogue.
Fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out.
Sun and Moon's my least favorite.
I don't care what might happen this time. I feel like to restart.
I feel like Sun and Moon only rank so low for everybody because of like the changes to the formula.
Yeah, but I also think it's just insanely easy.
Yeah, see, Dino agrees.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
Hey, that's the thing I remember.
Just follow the line.
Yeah. Also, look, the line TM.
Yeah, the line's
so if you look at the subtitles, every time he refers to the line, no matter what like adjective or adverb he uses, it's TM.
Oh, what was that?
See?
What?
The line knows where the story is.
It was like something like ran down the hallway.
Stanley, to destiny.
I didn't say anything.
Nope. Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination?
Kevin said can't relate. Last Pokemon game he played had next to no dialogue.
Is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being
Gotta follow the line.
very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Oh.
Tino said, quote, "It's fine, don't worry about it."
Wait, cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
It's a fern.
Wait, we're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking
Line
for the
TM.
Parable, right? The story is... Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us?
Line
After we
TM.
trusted you. After everything we've been through, you... Well, I can't take this anymore.
Gavin said that's one sexy form.
Restart.
I'm all about that form, baby.
All about that fern.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our
I said I'd fuck that
Something
fern.
exciting, daring, mysterious. All This also
I'd fuck that line.
Why don't we simply start
I like
in,
work.
well,
I just hate my boss.
How about
Mood.
this direction?
Oh. Narrator, you're getting risque.
Yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Quacks.
Give us the ducks.
Oh, no, not you again.
UTM.
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms.
TMS.
Just don't acknowledge it.
TM.
Fine.
Oh, it's so loud. The crack's so loud.
It's not that loud for me. But I also have...
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision.
Oh, it might be quieter because I've been turning... Because I've always thought it was quieter. Now I know why. Because I had to turn down OBS's volume in order to...
Oh god, you're loud.
I got louder.
Yes.
Well, I'll fix it on your end.
Alright.
I forgot I needed to turn down OBS so that the game wasn't louder than us.
Our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here.
Oh, Gavin redeemed get a compliment.
Okay.
Both
No.
of them.
Know that each door has to lead
No.
somewhere.
Yeah,
Fuck
we
you.
paid for it. We have to. We're contractually
Place where we're
obligated.
trying to
Shit.
go,
That's a
there
better
must be
crack.
a reverse door here. And that in turn
Kevin, you're the
means
best
that
at
our
being the worst at video
destination
games.
corresponds
I love the
to
shape of your head.
inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the
Got
right
him.
door lead us to the green? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts,
Hold on. It's a little too quiet for me now.
the door on the right is the correct one.
I think this is good. If it's
Another
too loud,
victory
let us
for
know.
logic. Come, Stanley.
Get a
Our
compliment.
destiny
Dino and Dean
awaits.
get a compliment. Both of them.
Dino, it's so original that you copied Gavin like that. Crazy.
Oh, hold up. What's this?
Dino, you're cool.
Confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how
Gavin said he wishes he could hear how loud we could hear how loud he laughed at that.
determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who
Gavin said
consulted
both
me?
compliments are
Why
perfect.
don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be.
That's
I
like
don't
Gavin
want it
said.
to be.
The
don't
bullshit
want
at
the
giving
game to keep
compliments. He's a
restarting.
great
I don't
dude.
want to forget what's going on.
He
I don't want
is,
to be
but he's
trapped
also
like
our
this.
longtime
I won't
friend, so we have
restart
to
the
shit
game.
on him
I
at
won't
every
do
turn.
it. I won't
Yeah.
do it. I won't do it.
That's just how it is.
And the timer stopped. Does that mean? Did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Oh,
Hated that sound.
yeah. Vote no on it.
Okay. That is legitimately the ending of that part.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to
Oh,
talk to
okay.
his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and
That's
guidance
new.
from others. So the thought of total solitude was terrifying
Okay,
to
so
him.
from where we are now,
Stanley came to a set of
we still
two
need to go
open
this way
doors.
for stuff
He
we
had-
haven't
this was
seen,
not the correct way to
other
the
than
meeting
turning
room,
the
and
control
Stanley
room
knew it
on.
perfectly well.
Yeah.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
You admire this room.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its grace? Its subtle charm? No.
It's amazing.
Stanley knew it was something deeper. Something darker.
Why? Just let me enjoy the room.
Eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
We going straight, baby.
Stanley was
This
so
time,
bad at
we
following
won't jump
directions,
off.
It's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I mean, maybe.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
What?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
What?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
From the museum,
reach
the
out
phone.
to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
What do I do, Joe?
We can't trust. We can never love.
So should I answer the phone?
No.
What else can I do?
No. Look around. We stare at the phone.
Maybe you
Angrily.
should look around, Joe.
You can answer the phone.
Huh?
You can answer the phone.
I mean, not answering it is an ending, if that's what you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you unplug it?
Yep.
Yeah.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instruction.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense. And at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack."
Okay, Joe, you first.
Oh my god, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to have a back sack crack.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back.
Ah.
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
It's a good bit.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
I tried to draw attention to that walkway to see if you would decide to jump off.
We just need to get you home as soon as possible.
I figure we'll do it next time.
And there is an ending for answering the phone also.
It seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
I feel like I should be high.
I mean, you can be.
Yeah, I can be.
Make a couple calls.
What?
Almost there.
I don't smoke weed, but I have.
Back to the correct ending. The story will have resolution once again.
Aren't there people that go to your work that will just give it to you?
World.
Yeah.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Joe?
We're going right.
Yeah.
No! Why did you do that?
Oh,
Quickly,
fuck.
hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Minecraft music starts playing.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever.
I don't know what you're doing right now, but if you're about to smoke something, just know you can't show it on stream.
To willingly destroy all of my work.
I'm not doing that. Why would I do that, ever?
What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No,
what's that noise?
I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Awful.
I'm sorry.
Tiny said, I personally got a sense of satisfaction. Oh.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make... behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, we could go right again, but it just does that same loop and bring us back here.
Okay.
Yet there was not a single person.
Because he knew I was going to go right.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
It's locked now.
Find an answer there.
Oh, you son of a bitch game.
Yeah, there's a railing.
Coming to his place,
can't go down.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
The executive bathroom is just a room.
What about the elevator? No! Give me the elevator!
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 115.
It worked.
Stanley spoke the code.
Because you can't talk.
Night Shark 115.
I am the most expensive business. Expensive boss.
Do you have to click on it when the narrator says it?
No, you just can't. You can't talk.
You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
No. We're stuck here, Jeremy.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do.
I'm the fucking boss.
One single thing for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to
he
show
loves Stanley.
why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You... When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Stanley.
Oh, so the character model looks like weird looking Justin Long.
Stanley, please.
So Justin Long.
Make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me?
I don't know why this is the only ending that has credits roll.
Stanley, this is important.
Developed by Crows.
It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand?
Kevin said Keanu Reeves as Neo.
Just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Oof.
Yeah, this is one of those sad endings. Tyler's like, oh my god, the narrator.
Oof.
Alright.
Do whatever the narrator says.
Make him happy again. I'll be right back. I'm gonna do maybe that thing we were talking about.
Oh, okay. Man, fuck that Jeremy guy, am I right? Everybody? We fucking hate him. Boo, Jeremy. Let's get some boo, Jeremy. Boo. Oh, this is the part for YouTube. Hey, YouTube. How you been? It's been a while. Huh. Thanks. Anyway. I got nothing. If Jeremy doesn't come back in a full realistic duck costume, I'm gonna be upset. You should maybe stop watching then, Dino. You're gonna be upset. I know Jeremy. He doesn't have a realistic duck costume. He has one that's, cartoony. That he has for other reasons, but not a realistic one. Force booing Billy Bob, now Jeremy. Yeah, I've been booing myself for the longest time. Without self-deprecating humor, I have no... It's okay. I know what to do. Once Jeremy gets back, then I'm gonna go. If my sub money didn't go on a list of duck costumes, you often wasted. No. What we do with the money we get is we go down and we buy bread, and then we feed it to ducks in a pond together. We look longingly out at the sun as it sets, pond full of ducks, flapping their little wings, excited for more delicious bread. We laugh as we feed them. And then I look at Jeremy and I was like, can ducks eat bread? Is that still okay? Is that bad? I know I used to do as a child. That's a lie. But it's a cute one, so I'll pretend it's real. It's a good lie. And Jeremy, he tells me, he's like, I don't know ducks can eat bread. And I'm like, aren't you a vet? And he's like, I just put them down, man. I don't know nothing else about it. My job is strictly just to put down animals. That's Jeremy's job. You got an animal that needs killing? Call Jeremy. He hates when I say that. Oh, fuck Jeremy. What if he took his phone and is watching stream now? Oh. What's up, buddy?
What the fuck did you say? I heard you talking shit when I got up initially.
What did I say?
I heard fuck Jeremy boo.
No. I was reading chat. That's what Dino said.
And if I don't come back in a full realistic, first booing Billy Bob, now Jeremy. You'll be booing yourself next.
Yeah, so Dino was booing you when you left, and then tried to place the blame on me, and then used the mod privilege to delete what they said.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's the con.
Even though I would say deleted message on my screen, but that's fine.
They deleted that too.
Oh, okay.
Oh, new content.
Do you want to do this now?
Do your thing. I'm gonna go do something.
Well, I have to wait because you're the one who hasn't seen the. That's fine.
Okay, I'll be quick.
Yeah, this is gonna help really immerse me into this game, you know. I don't know how long he's gonna take. I didn't take long because I don't do that much, but Diana's like,
Why do I have so many staples?
Why do you have so many staples, Joe? Why can't we hear you? You know what I'll do? I'll make myself another little cup of tea while I'm sitting here. But yeah, hopefully everybody's having fun with this game. It's fucking silly. It's great for sick streaming because we can kind of just sit and laugh at the game. Staplegate 2020. Yeah, when I have tea in my craft room, I bring like the whole setup in here. I have the fucking pot and a cup and a little thing of sugar. I have a little fucking tea party, y'all. Oh, Gavin, if you're still here, I told Joe the story the other day when we were teenagers and we were stoned as shit and you bought a honey bun and I ate half of it. It was funny how it happened because Gavin had the honey bun and like I said, both like baked out of our gourds, and he had taken like maybe 2 bites of it, and I was like, hey, let me get a bite of that, and he handed it to me, and I bit like halfway down the one side and went, that's good, and then bit another chunk out of the other side. Ate easily like half of his honey bun in 2 bites, and he was so pissed off. He did get me back years later, because he told me he was going to remember and get me back at some point. And I had been waiting, and then the day he did, it was the same situation. We were sitting there smoking, and he asked for a sip of my drink, and like I didn't even think about it and handed him my drink, and I had taken maybe a sip or 2 out of it, and he just chugged the whole drink right in my face. And I wasn't even mad. I was like, you know what? Fair. Yeah, that's been a long time coming. Also, now that Joe's gone, can we boo Joe? Boo. Boo Joe. Boo Joe for booing me. My mic's a bit loud. Is it loud or well, it's just not, it was closer to me. It's just, yeah, it is like redlining sometimes for some reason. Where's the knob I'm looking for? That's the wrong way. That should be a little better now, I think. I turned down my mic sensitivity a little bit. I don't know why it's redlining sometimes. Maybe my settings got messed up when I restarted my computer. Much better. Okay. Yeah, it was probably just... Oh, no, because now it's redlining again. But I also had turned up OBS, so I don't know. I changed too much shit. Too much changes on the fly during stream. Technical difficulties, it's what we're all about here. So I don't think I'm going to do the new content door yet, just because there's still like a couple of normal endings that Joe can see. But that new content door should be there now every time until I use it. But that's when the game starts doing its like meta funny stuff. Why is my mic just getting loud again? I just watched it redline again. It just randomly like starts picking up my voice better. I have a mate who traded his bucket hat for half a tab of acid in our local park. He then messaged me all the way home panicking because he thought he was on a plane. How much acid did he take? Or is he just a person who doesn't do drugs that heavily? Because what I've found is like when you see videos of people who you know, see a bunch of shit or like act wild on drugs, are people who like don't do drugs ever.
Hello.
Joe.
Joe.
My friend.
My favorite friend.
All right. So I think that door will be there always now.
Yeah, without the new content.
But there's still some endings in this direction you haven't seen.
To a set of 2 open. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh, Staplegate. I do have a shit ton of staples.
Stanley, for the first time, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took
I didn't look at the subtitle. I abandoned
left.
Stanley's true happiness.
Oh no.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Right, so we're gonna jump off this time.
Really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Stanley, no!
Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you
At the
that
tab and then
convinced
got
that I
on a
want something
train. He
bad
also
to
told our
happen to
friend
you?
group that he knew
I don't know how to
how to
convince
use a
you
bomb
of
this
this,
time,
but
first
I
time I
really
met him,
do
and he
want
proceeded to
help
use it
you,
the wrong
to show you
tune.
something beautiful. Look, let me
Brilliant.
prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important.
Oh,
Stanley
shit.
walked through the red door.
Which door, Joe?
Red is my favorite color, so I do want to do red.
Okay.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you
This is the ending where Stanley unalives himself.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The problem is all these choices.
It's not, like
The
I
two
said,
of
it's
us
not
always trying
graphic
to
or
get
anything,
somewhere
but,
that isn't
like,
here. Running
you
and
have to
running and
deliberately
running,
do
just
it.
the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I want it to stop.
Oh, no.
We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Brandy. Honestly, I wish I'd smoked weed around nice people. I tried it once around assholes and just went home very tired. Yeah, it sounds about right.
That's a good ending to choose after I just did a...
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy.
Yeah.
I actually feel happy.
Oh, it's still doubled up. I have not fixed it.
Oh, but level 10. 10 months.
That means Brandy's... Oh, wait, was Brandy already big business duck?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's May. The 10 months are... Oh, my God. 2 months, and we've been doing this a year.
Wow. Where's the time gone?
Oh, yeah. And for 10 months, it says big business duck promoted to manager. Brandy said, I'm a manager now, it says.
This is pretty chill.
Right?
Yeah, I can get behind this. I don't like that so much. Oh, lights are gone.
No, wait. Where are you going? Oh, no. Stay away from the stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this. Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Oh.
No! Oh, thank God you lived.
Don't.
You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
That's it.
I said, oh, I gave you I gave the warning I promised I would. Just because it's not graphic doesn't mean it isn't sad.
There. See? This is what you want.
This is dope.
This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
Yeah. Fuck moving.
That's a butthole.
That's a butthole.
Joe, we found it. The clitoris.
You gotta poke it or something now.
It's beautiful. I can't jump. I can't jump.
No!
I can't get the clit.
We'll never get the clit!
No!
Give us the clit! No, Adel!
Narrator, please. All right, no clit. I'm out.
Yeah.
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
Clitoris is stored in the balls.
No, no, what are you doing? Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Oh, no.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for my God? Is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly? Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore.
Are you moving slower now?
Us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Jesus. This is probably, I think, the darkest ending in the game.
Yeah.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Oh, that will be happy.
Anyway, welcome to the sadness stream.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I didn't realize. I mean, we're only like an hour and 45 in. We can probably do a lot of endings.
Yeah.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
All right, blue door.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
give me the blue door, boy.
Yeah, big oof. Yeah, blue door, and then we'll hit the new content. Or we can do the phone
Stanley
first and then the new content.
Yeah, we do the
This
phone,
was
yeah.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
The blue
Perhaps he
door
wanted to
ending
stop by
is
the
one of my
employee
favorite
lounge
ones.
first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before. Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room? I mean, truly, deeply, madly love.
Yeah, boy.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his
But
left.
anyway.
But anyway, no, I
Stanley
mean, I
was
can't
so
love
bad
her.
at following directions.
What was I
it's
thinking?
incredible he wasn't
So,
5 years ago.
I'll point it out when it comes up. There's
Look,
an
Stanley,
ending
I think
along the
perhaps we've
blue
gotten
ending
off on the
path.
wrong foot here. I'm not sure.
Brandy said she needs to buy a battery.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult.
Yeah.
But the fact is that the story has been
Well, you're
about
off
nothing
tomorrow.
but you all this time.
And then,
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone
depending
you've
on when you work
forgotten.
Friday, you can get a battery.
What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration
Is
for
Baxter
others?
open?
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Probably.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Perhaps you misunderstood.
Joe?
Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue door, yeah.
I still don't think we're communicating.
Oh, God.
properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay. What's that blue door, baby?
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
Basketball.
Tell you what,
Basketball.
let me take a stab in the
Cooking.
dark at a new
Lance
design,
Bass
and you can
as
give me some
Sephiroth.
feedback. There we go. A third option. This already
Oh.
feels leaps ahead of where we were before.
Nah, go through
ahead,
the middle
Stanley.
door.
Take it for a spin.
I want to see that room again.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Yeah.
More options. 5 out of 5.
You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration
It doesn't matter
come
which
from?
one you
How did
click.
I know the game needed a third
If you hit 5, he's
Well,
like,
it's
if you hit
instinct,
like
mostly. A
the
calling in
higher
your
end, he's
gut.
like, of
I really couldn't
course,
say
I knew
where
I was
the
onto
idea
something. If
came
you hit the
from, except
lower
that
end,
I-
he's like,
I felt it
let
in
me
my
try something
soul.
else.
You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Well. What do you
Mr.
rank?
Hayes, Esquire.
Oh, Jeremy, you're not so great.
Stanley's not that great. How long does it take you to get to correct door? Compete against others to improve your Stanley Parable career.
We ranked last.
Why not ask some friends for help? Error, friends list empty. Did you know that 21.3% of players skip the intro sequence? This is your superior. A dead rat is objectively ranked higher than you. That's it.
That's good. That's a good bit.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again,
awful.
Honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think this is where this starts.
Boot it up, baby.
In this game, the baby crawls
baby!
towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Welcome to the next 4 hours of stream, everybody.
So, I'm not going to do it, but that is an ending. If you sit here and press this button for 4 hours, usually people download like an auto clicker to actually do it.
Yeah.
But if you sit here and press this button for 4 hours, the narrator comes up and is like, yeah, that's good. And 2 hours in, he comes up and is like, but I think it needs to be a little more challenging. And then he gives you 2 buttons you have to press for the last 2 hours.
What happens at the end if you do the whole 4 hours?
I don't know. I looked it up once, but that was a long time ago.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because
Hey,
if it's the
babies.
latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing.
No,
Your
right on.
input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Is this fucking
Firewatch?
This game is
Firewatch? Yeah.
What's our backstory? What is our motivation?
In the original release, he took you to
But it seems
Minecraft.
obvious to me
Nice.
you are meant to play as a creepy man, spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep. Perhaps for some sort of
You're
twisted,
finally
erotic
awake.
purpose.
Damn it, Todd, you got me again.
Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
How did he just
Are
put
they
this
not open,
game?
Brandy? I mean, you can go to Advanced Auto Parts and tell them your car model, and they'll sell you the right battery.
No, it can't be.
And I can attach it here.
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off. Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call.
Yeah, just
Really
buying the
wandered off
battery will
into
be
that-
cheaper than
that
buying it and getting it
thing,
installed.
That big open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no
So
path
just
to follow. You can
hit
just
Advanced
go
Auto
in
Parts
any...
on your way home.
Can you go to those little cracks
Thank heavens
between the
you
No.
walls?
avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls.
I forget what the second
Something
game he
with
takes you
nice,
to
big,
in the original
insurmountable
was.
walls.
There's one on Mountain. Yeah, there's one on Mountain Road.
Okay.
Attaching
I
a battery is not
think
hard. I
this
can
will
do
be
it.
Just the thing.
Yeah, Jeremy can do it.
And you can also get them to test your battery first to make sure you actually need it. Or you should
Is
be
this
able
Rocket
to.
League?
See, this is exactly
Oh,
what I
that's
had
right.
in
It was
mind.
Portal was the
Just
other
a
game.
nice big box.
This is
with
Rocket
you
League.
around it.
Yeah,
there isn't
it
any
is.
possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed. Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together? Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Now we're just playing Rocket League.
On foot.
Yeah, but it made
Are
us
you doing
faster.
it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable
Just like
love
Rocket
story
League.
that I've
Can't
worked
make
so
it in no
hard
matter
on?
how much.
Stanley, I have a thought, and I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw
What?
adrenal pleasure, then
the
surely
explosion?
multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball. Yes! Oh goodness, that really
Oh,
does
bounce
feel
over me.
amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls!
Oh, Jeremy. Oh. That's slow wall. I'll go in.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley? Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Is this
Yeah.
a real video game? Well, I sure hope you're having
Rocket
a
League's
good time,
actually a lot of
because
fun.
Guess what? It's
Yeah.
over. That's right. Your little fun comes to an
No!
end. This is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you.
Is there
Without rules
corrosion
or
on your
boundaries,
battery?
Video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I am
Because if that's the
structure.
case, buy a
I'm
can
your
of Coke and
sense of
dump it on there.
purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you like it when I'm not around.
You want to
set
play Rocket
rules.
League?
Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it.
I
as
said
much,
narrator
but who
kind of
knows?
toxic.
You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one
If
who
there-
knows best.
If there was brandy, you'd have
Take
seen it this
care,
morning.
Stanley.
It's like a blue foam all over the.
Hold on.
I'm saying.
What are you doing?
We're out of here, baby.
So what game now?
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
What the fuck happened to my game?
Said, yeah, batteries are expensive. We don't have a lot of money right now either. Unless you were just going to use your card. Also, you have a tiny car. Your battery's probably not that expensive. What?
What type of Silent Hill shit is this?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, if it's Silent Hill. If this game turns into Silent Hill, I'm gone. Blue. Narrator, I'm sorry.
Narrator?
Oh.
I wonder what he found.
Yeah, I'd eat Chipotle.
If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story,
can you get me
the down in wherever
the pollo asada? It's like the chicken but cooked like the carne asada.
And
if they still have it, if not, just get me my usual.
He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him.
That shit's dope.
He needs me.
Dino said this is awful and spooky.
Everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh yes, yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close,
technology. This is the future. I can stream video games while also ordering food.
This is what everyone in the 60s and 70s
would wait.
No, like, man, Pac-Man's cool. But if I could have a bunch of people watch me do it.
One of these days, bam, zoom, ordering food on Twitch chat. Gotta do the phone unplug ending. We did already.
Yeah,
Joe didn't want to answer the phone.
Already this was uncomfortable.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to my wife.
Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Boom closet.
We'll be coming for you soon, new content.
I'm coming for you, Boom Closet.
We actually have to do the answer the phone ending now.
Yeah.
And then we can move on to the new content.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee
Sack and
lounge
crack,
first,
baby.
just to admire it.
Back, sack, and crack.
The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Psych.
Close
Take
that
out.
shit.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
And then we get into the meat and potatoes, baby.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Someone you've forgotten about.
Please,
Is it me?
stop trying
It's
to
you,
make
Joe.
every decision by yourself.
Stanley's coming.
I'm not asking for me.
Stanley!
Ricky.
This is it, Stanley. You're
Ricky
I missed you, Stanley.
yourself.
Ricky and Corey, we need to save them.
To let her back into
It'd be
your
great when you
life.
dropped you into a game. It was Chain of Memories.
That's her, Stanley.
I'm not even gonna wait. What is back, sack, and crack?
I don't know.
Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
If you know what I mean.
What?
Okay, there we go.
If you know what I mean.
All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you?
Excuse me.
I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Thanks, wife.
Hi, honey.
Narrator, I need a
Very sad
minute.
Story about the death of a man named Stanley. Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Don't do it.
Look at him there, pushing buttons.
It's the only way to progress this ending.
Told to do.
Oh, there's no,
Yeah, there's no don't push the buttons.
He's eating lunch.
Oh, you press a different button.
He's going home.
Like, push a different one, I mean.
He's coming back to work. One might
I think it just doesn't do anything.
Him, except that he's chosen this life.
Yeah, it just doesn't do anything.
Okay. All right.
In his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown. Fantastic discoveries.
Oh, Stanley's at work. He likes to drop acid.
Wonderful. And each day that he returned to work
was my desk
reminder
now.
that none of it would ever happen to
It used to be a couch.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize
I love you, mannequin wife.
Boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of
Now wait, me fucking off.
Excited him.
Come on, man.
Talk about it.
Please.
He went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill
wife, you shit everywhere.
and destinations. Down one path,
Wife, you shit in our file cabinets again.
Monitors
We'll fix it, honey.
Trails. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be?
Sorry I missed your call,
Perhaps
Brandy.
if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly
Wife?
be?
Wife!
All he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends
You're
here,
taking
the more
too much
invested
from
he
me
gets,
now, wait.
the more he forgets
Oh,
which
I have
life
your
is
head.
the real one.
First the mannequin kids,
And I'm
then the
trying to tell
mannequin
you
wife.
That in this world he can never be anything.
You leave
but
my
himself.
mannequin dog
As
alone.
long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't
It's
stop.
me, mannequin
Here,
John
watch this.
Wick.
Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose
That's
I
why to
can't,
question
not in the way
nothing.
I want him to. But I don't make the rules.
That's why to
I
doubt.
simply play to my intended purpose, the same as
No,
Stanley.
later we'll remember
Not so
this.
different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Maybe too many of these endings are dark.
Woo!
Yeah, baby. That's it. That's what I've been waiting for. All right, you know what time it is now, Joe.
New content?
It's time for the Whoopi Goldberg 20-minute stream.
Hey, welcome everyone to Whoopi Goldberg 20-minute time.
Yeah,
That's the name of the show.
Sisters Act.
Sister Act 2.
All right, I'm done with that. It's too many bids.
But how did
He was
Stella
sure
get her groove
if
back,
he
you
checked over
know?
his shoulder now, he
Yeah.
would surely catch them.
Well,
it was
never
only a
know.
Fuck
matter
you.
of time.
Have a taco.
Oh,
New content.
new content? What does that mean? New content.
Oh, we never hit the on button.
Nah, but that's always there.
Okay.
Starting the new content doesn't change the endings you can get. I just wanted you to see all the bits before they start changing and making fun of the bits.
Oh, okay.
thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
More happy game.
Oh.
Please step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content. Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Yeah, we love elevators here at Favorite Friends.
Oh yeah. Shout out Heatwave.
Is it broken? What's going on here?
Heatwave!
Should we be moving
this elevator's for you, Heatwave.
Here we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Hi, now, Adol.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Give me the content.
All right, let's see it. The jump circle?
You can jump! Oh. What great content.
Hell yeah, we can jump, baby.
I mean, you can't jump that much more.
Well, you can't jump outside the circle anyway.
Okay, and that's it.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
It's all about jumping, baby.
Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say,
Heatwave.
Initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators
It's all for you.
and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more. Very good. Yes. I
what
knew
else we
there
got,
had to be
baby?
something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Crouching.
That's it? You've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together.
Yeah, but can I jump?
What do you say, friend?
Do you have a jump circle?
I want to jump.
There you go. There's the new content.
Amazing new content. 10 out of 10. Wood content again.
Would jump.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent.
Oh, you can crouch now?
I want to show you something.
I've always been able to crouch.
Uh-oh. You just... Oh, what's that mug say?
Coffee nut.
Coffee nut!
Shout out.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Firewatch.
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable
2013,
on PC.
when the Stanley Parable was
Doesn't
released.
the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful
There's the
Stanley
Steam
Parable
page.
was before
Except-
it was sullied with
so
a
it's
cheap
funny.
Nintendo Switch port? Remember back in October of 2013?
I'll explain it when he's done talking.
Launched?
Memory,
Back then,
sweet memory.
Video games had integrity.
Don't forget
Back then,
the Stanley
it all
Parable.
meant something.
The greatest wealth is memory.
Waste.
Okay, so because this is on the Switch,
Yeah.
like they don't have the right to put Steam on here.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the Steam page, but it's called pressurized gas.
It's good. It's a good bit.
Wait. Oh, the game even says something. There's like a Russian word before the Stanley Parable.
I might just say purchase.
The Stanley Parable Collector's Edition. Audience Award. The Independent Games Festival. BAFTA. So it might be hard to see, but it has a piece of tape over it that says the Stanley Parable, but you can see underneath it's actually for The Last of Us 2. Good times. Office, mind control facility. Got some postcards.
Everything's
Our
2013.
first kiss, my first car. The release of Stanley Parable in 2013. So this is also hard to read, but it says the Stanley Parable Parable by the narrator, 2013.
What's this? The postal.
Oh, it's the
Oh,
website.
okay.
Smile because it happened. A trip down memory lane. There's like a soundtrack, bits of music from the Stanley Parable. Their first doll.
Mi Forstalo.
No, there was a demo that came out before the full release. That was the screen for it. Unachievable. It's impossible to get this achievement. That's the that was an achievement in the original game. Has been replaced by test achievement. Ignore.
Genius.
And this is also an actual achievement in the first game. Go outside. Don't play for 5 years.
Have you got that?
No, because I had it on my old Steam account. My old Steam account has it for sure, but there's one in this one called Really Go Outside, and it's don't play for 10 years.
Dennis said live, laugh, love vibes.
BAFTA nominees in 2014. New video game releasing today. Creator surprisingly down to earth. 50% off designer hats, but a small creature owns the other half. You will not believe how many bananas this ape's been hoarding for years. Stanley Parable deals tough choices. Oh, and there's the Dead Stanley ending.
Good times. Piano.
Je suis dans la memory zone, seul sur l'abri de l'eau, et je n'attends plus que toi, mon amour.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
That's what I'm here for. Give me that elevator, baby.
Yep, there's the Minecraft screenshot from the original.
Nice.
And the Portal one. The main menu, the doors. The original remake. There's the buttons. Person of the Year, Stanley. Little Stanley figurines. I guess this is like development shit.
Yeah.
Good old blue and red door. So apparently there was an actual Stanley Parable Collector's Edition.
Oh, I want that tie.
Yeah, it came with a tie, the soundtrack, an art book.
I mostly just want the tie. Give me the tie.
This is just a car. It says for Scott K.
Nah, Scott. This one's for you, Scott.
The end is never the end. People play games because of what they can do inside them, and your game is very good at letting them know they can't do anything. Literally anything.
Here's another moving passage.
Oh yeah, the original was made on the Source engine.
Both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising,
gray,
and rewarding
red,
choices I've
missing
ever
coworker
been confronted
scenario,
with in a
meeting,
game.
boring,
9 out of 10.
grass.
Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. All they had to do was transport it in pristine condition along to the Nintendo Switch. Boom, done. And they couldn't even do that. Couldn't resist the urge to go meddling with a beloved franchise.
So I don't know if you can get this ending in this one. That's the serious room.
Yeah.
And in the original Steam version, when you if you tried to put in a cheat code, you'd be teleported to this room, and the narrator would be like, "Stanley, it's come to my attention that you've been caught cheating, and I needed to talk to you and let you know I was being serious. So I've brought you to the serious room." And it was just that room with a table. And he left you in there until you restarted the game yourself.
Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
Pressurized gas reviews.
God, no, Stanley. It's a collection of reviews from Pressurized Gas, the extremely popular online storefront for computer games.
You can see scratched out where the S is.
Yeah.
And the M where it said Steam.
Here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they? Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into
the ones
Stanley
far in the
Parable,
background still say Steam. It's probably hard to see.
Web of profound
Yeah, I
but
can't
like
see it.
it's part of the skybox, so it still says Steam.
Oh no.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley, I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable
is this guy okay?
record.
No.
I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered. What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well,
he's British,
yes.
of course he's not okay, says Dino.
If I'm trying too sketchy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for
he's
just a
on the
moment,
planet Earth. He's not okay.
Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have. And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No, 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 no. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people, and if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story, and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, until the end of time, at which time everything all at once, so,
you
now
skip.
You see, blah... Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I... Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button.
Yeah.
The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I think the skip button has been absolutely demonstrated.
That button.
Stanley, please don't
press that button
again. It's been 12 hours.
I have to wait for it to pop back out.
You've just been frozen there. Oh. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really... Oh, Stanley. You're back.
The tree's dead.
Back. Oh my goodness.
No.
I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been.
Whenever you're ready.
Me talking.
Skip.
You saying nothing.
Oh no.
Hello, it's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with,
Skip.
There is only...
Narrator?
Hello, buddy.
We won, Jeremy.
He's gone.
Skip. What?
That's a smoke alarm.
Fire!
Well, skip till it's not on fire.
Genius!
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs down review and make all of their...
Narrator? Yeah. Skip.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Oh God. Game. Oh god.
Yeah, shit's getting bad.
Is anything behind the button? Nope. Okay. Yeah. Press that button, baby. What's sunny? Skip that shit.
The land is retaking, Joe.
You can become part. You are the land. Oh, never mind. The land's gone. Big business wins again.
Did you hear that?
Nah. It's probably the land.
Skip that fear. Oh, the button's broken.
Button? Speak to me, Button. Oh, skip this.
I can't, Joe. The button's gone.
No.
My car died in the time it took me to buy the battery. I'm gonna need help with the install. Yeah, I can install it. Can they jump you there at the car place? Or they might be able to install it for you, actually, if you ask them. I'm pretty sure Advanced Audio Parts does that, don't they?
I don't know.
They said outright they would not install. Okay, give me a sec. I'll be right back. I'm not leaving the house. Hold on.
Okay, baby boy. Oh, we're back in this room. Still no narrator. Not even talking to us. Oh, crack. Yeah.
Nice car.
Oh, the pressure of becoming a narrator. Stanley stands in the wishes to leave, but he can't. He's frozen in fear. He doesn't know what awaits him. Dinosaurs, rhinos, lions, maybe a man with a gun. Who knows what's out there? Stanley doesn't know, so he stays in the room, scared, peeing himself a little bit. Oh no, he just realized that's the last bit of liquid. He's dehydrating slowly. He wishes... if he could, he would drink his pee. He can't move. Oh, slightly to his left, off screen, he sees a pizza. Wishes he could move for the pizza.
Okay.
Maybe just drink the grease.
Yeah. Randy, Ryan's gonna drive over there to jump you so you can bring the car home, and then I'll install the new battery when you guys get here. Well, when we're done streaming in a little bit. You'll have your car for tomorrow.
Yeah, it was a good narration.
Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible?
It's raining now.
They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
Is this still the new content?
Joe.
New content.
Parked in a terrible spot. I mean, that would be the only option. Either Ryan would go or I would go.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
It's time for the new content.
Oh, do you have more jumps?
Potentially.
Or they just like gave you like 40 jumps. Or like 37.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense.
Yeah, everybody hates Cars, Brandy.
One step even further.
We're talking about the movie, yeah.
I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Wow.
The end is never the end. Again.
Isn't this far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
I guess Ryan left. I had to... Goomba's out there screaming, so I had to yell up to her to let her know someone was here.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Dino said they get an urge to watch Cars and then hate themselves. They're back. 2 doors.
Cars is not great. As someone who's watched recently, more
sequential mind share. 1 to 2. Win-win. These are different
logos.
I can't scroll through them. that one's awful. The Stanley Parable with the 2 red lines. Just 2 Stanleys.
The other one doesn't have a computer in front of him.
I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Quack. What's your favorite, least popular animated film? I like Over the Hedge. I liked Over the Hedge, I think.
Here we are. Go on.
Flushed away.
Oh, flushed away. Are there any other answers? Not of ones that I've seen. Look, here's some merch.
Dino.
Exclusive. The button that says the name of the player that's playing the game.
Wow. I didn't even see Dino's end, so when I said flush.
Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself.
Perfect button. Really too big, too small, course, just right.
First and most obvious answer is that they want to be
I'm not trying to think of animated
recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind,
what about Trolls?
My first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
What about Chicken Run?
Chicken Run's dope.
Alright, Joe, you ready?
Yeah.
The button that says the player's name.
Jim. Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role play as Jim to really simulate the full experience.
Hi, Jeremy.
Feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it.
We gotta get in character.
Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim, watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button.
Jim.
Yes! You see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you!
That's me! I'm Jim!
Do it again, do it again.
Jim.
Ooh, it hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation. Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim. I'm putting the Jim button away. Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
I'm Jim, damn it!
When me and Brandy saw that when we were playing, we fucking sit out laughing. He's like, whoa there, cowboy! Too much Jim.
Chicken one traumatized you? Is it like the
would
chicken
allow
lips?
Many people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Ooh, that's a good caveat. Oh, what that sign said about Jim?
What? Oh, you heard Jim in the game. Oh, it changed the sign. Jim. The button that says Jim.
Jim.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Infinite hole?
Yeah.
Reusable bucket.
The reassurance bucket.
Oh, the reinsurance bucket.
We couldn't figure out how to open this door. We tried fucking with the settings, and it didn't change anything.
Did you max out all the settings and turn everything off?
The jump circle.
You know what?
No.
Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's a... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle. Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
I wonder if you had some jumps left.
I don't know. When we did it, we used all the jumps and it did the same thing, and I was like, I ain't testing it now. The bit was better. Oh, hold on. New features, new content, new ideas. New updated ray trace. More of the same, but in a good way. Red is the new orange. A whole new office. The baby is all grown up. Consistent quality with just the right amount of change.
Yeah, what about Boss Baby?
What about Boss Baby?
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
The reassurance bucket, Joe.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who...
What was that stalking
Well,
me?
I am happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game.
Bankruptcy.
It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Hold the bucket.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more.
The bucket's made you hot, Jam.
In the Stanley Parable 2.
Jeremy, we gotta turn off stream.
This bucket's too
Does anyone
explicit.
give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already. Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't.
What's your
yet
favorite bucket
decided
in a
on this
video
one.
game?
I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
I like to Get Well Someday.
Yeah, so did we.
I mean, you try the Happy 12th Birthday step-niece.
Nah, this is your playthrough, Joe.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
Awful. Fuck him. And then the balloons own all the pictures now.
Or actually,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Pictures of all the
I've made my
balloons.
decision. We're moving on.
Free new and easy achievement. Get it here. Free achievement. Get it right now. Pull the lever, receive your new achievement. No more step. It just works. Get yours right now.
Now,
you gotta get
here's
that
something
achievement.
special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel. To at last satisfy the horde of ravenous fans all over the world who will be uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
The tease.
Oh, you cucked me on the cheeve.
Doubling down on that bit.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
We haven't seen the collectibles.
Ooh.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable,
And you got your bucket.
You'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your
Our screen blocked the satisfaction. Watching the number go up.
Yeah, it went from 0 out of 6 to 1 out of 6.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely.
Let's see, we did the jump circle, we did the free achievement, the button that says the name, went to merch, reassurance bucket, office decorations, epilogue, collectibles. Oh, we gotta go to the infinity hole. Infinite hole, it won't end.
That's why I went out of my hole.
Time like infinity, hole like infinity, space like infinity, distant space time, distant future, and distant past. Opening, rim, surrounding area, depth, infinite. Hole entrance, infinity. Infinite hole chart, hole, depth, more hole, infinity, space, question mark, science, falling, more, educational use only. It just keeps going.
Yo, that's a crazy hole.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium. You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things. Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
That's it. That's everything, baby.
Not sure if we should go to the infinite hole. Dinah said their stomach dropped and we jumped. Maddie wants dash. Keep going in the hole. Hello, welcome to Favorite Friends. I know that the hole can be connected to an ending, but I haven't done the regular run of this. And I don't know if that'll mess up. Does going down the infinity hole mess up anything?
Besides that.
No, it doesn't. Okay. I'll still get the, like, Stanley Parable 2 ending stuff. That's fine, because then I don't have to come back and do this again. Oh, okay. Also, welcome to Favorite Friends. I'm Jeremy. That's Joe down there.
I'm Joe. That's Jeremy.
I've played this game before, but Joe has not, so no spoilers, please.
We tend to play a lot of games. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. That thing is still doubled up and unable to read because I haven't fixed it, but thanks for the follow.
It's exactly what you're doing right now, but
that notification should just
there really are so many
just
other fascinating
a sign of what they just followed.
I really spent quite a lot of time
utter
on this,
unprofessionalism.
and I would very much like to show you some more of them. How about we go ahead and press that teleport button again so we can get back to what's really important about...
That was a list of sounds we have.
Well, this is rather embarrassing, Stanley. I'll be honest with you. I truly did not believe that anyone would actually stay in the hole long enough to hit the bottom.
Every pause button's a Roman numeral
the hole was
2.
infinite, but come on. Who actually wants to fall
New mug!
further? The hole was plenty deep. It was more than deep enough, in my opinion. Maybe it's you who likes falling too much. Maybe you're the problem.
This man's so defensive.
Things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just
you did. I did not.
and agree to just
I got the
call
bucket.
the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Oh, okay. I thought, because I heard that it was connected to a thing, but I thought it would be its own ending that, like, would, like, ruin me completing this stuff, and I'd have to go back through all of it. Oh, what's up there? Oh, it's blocked off.
Damn it.
I said narrator gaslighting us.
Well,
you have to go in the hole over and over? Oh. You gotta do a little in and out with the hole, I see.
Yeah. Do you know anything about the Settings World Champion?
Yeah, do you know how we can open the Settings World Champion door?
I was right.
I know there's an achievement for setting all the settings
is that you like holes too much.
Every kind of value, but we tried that and it didn't. I tried that at a different time and it didn't work.
It goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly,
excuse me,
I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me.
Give me more hole.
Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole.
It's the broom closet ending all over again, baby.
Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability in marketing. What's going on here?
Fucking
Stanley, I
cigarette
have
butts
no
down
explanation
here.
for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is. Shame of my lies. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on. Is the, teleport button not working?
Oh, no.
You sure?
I'm pressing it.
Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be in the hole.
No.
And now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole. I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
If only he still had some jumps left. Narrator? What's going on?
What's that noise?
Narrator.
Narrator.
You can come back now. Nobody? What?
Uh-oh. Wait.
Narrator, the host doing a thing!
Narrator, I'm sorry. Narrator, come back, please.
The bucket!
Okay. I have my bucket. We'll be fine.
The bucket! It does nothing! I like this music, though.
No, please. Please, I just wanted to live.
Change your perspective. Oh! Stanley!
Stanley!
Alright. Yeah. Well, you can change your reality. Oh no. Your love of vocals has done you in this time. Oh, you're on the beach. Change your self.
Now you're no longer. You.
Oh. Stanley! What the fuck? Oh. People cut out Stanley.
This is fucking wild. Puppies.
Oh, puppies.
Stanley? 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 Oh good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley.
The one Stanley was
this hole
cute.
is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them.
Stand up, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle pip.
Toodle pip.
Is it gonna is it gonna go to start again and then the narrator's gonna jump back in and be, okay. I thought he was gonna jump back in and be like, huh, okay.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Okay, so we did everything then. Got the collectible. Let me look at the list again just to make sure.
I mean, the only thing is the set.
No, that was a good one. Yeah, we did the jump circle, map, free achievement. We did that, did that. Yep, we did all of it. Do the exit. To get settings world champ, you have to check and uncheck every box and change every setting.
Alright.
I thought we did that.
Ooh.
Yeah, we did that. Me and Brandy did that, and it got the achievement, but it didn't open the door. Yeah, we did that.
Oh, you had to move it to every available.
Yeah, me and Brandy did that.
Okay.
But maybe we did it wrong. I know it got the achievement, but it did, or maybe it didn't get the achievement. But what is concerning to me is that I'm thinking it might be, I was thinking that it might be you have to change a setting. If you got the achievement, the door didn't open, it might be a bug. I meant you might have to change every setting and hit apply every time.
If that's the case.
Which, if that's the case, not doing it. Not hitting apply and then redoing everything. You don't have to hit apply?
Alright. So we'll try this.
Thrilling gameplay.
Truly unbelievable, Jeremy.
I don't know if me and you went through the languages, Brandy, but I just went through the languages. There's hidden stuff here.
You son of a bitch game, you've done it again.
It's fine, I can turn that back off when we're done.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't need to go all the way back up because I'm gonna turn this back off.
Hold on. Go back to transition labels. Did you check those show color labels and content ones?
Yeah, those are there whether that's on or not.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Oh wait, that's already, well, hold on. Hold on while I do this.
We're trying.
Turning my fan on. Getting a little spicy in here. Okay. I can go quick with that now because it's been on every number.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
So I'll let you know I'm excited
This is the story of a man named
Excited for what?
more Sherlock.
Oh yeah.
This is
Yeah.
the story of a man named Stanley. This is the
I'm kind of upset how much I'm enjoying playing the Sherlock Holmes game.
Yeah, that Wiggins part, man.
Yeah, I'm just in it for Wiggins at this point.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Heat wave!
Heat wave, elevator music. It's all for you, baby. Last one.
We got this.
I think. I don't know if there's anything you can change in controls.
I mean, you probably can. Oh, no more sounds of clicking. Lovely. Now it's back! Simplified controls. Yeah.
Alright, that was everything. Oh, there we go.
Hey.
So I don't know what me and Brandy didn't do last time. Thank you, Maddie.
You're a legend.
A true warrior.
Aha! I can see you've gotten the Settings World Champion achievement. Well done.
Congratulations, Setting World Champion.
Every setting. Traveled to all corners of the settings menu. There's nothing you haven't seen. So, just for you, in the Stanley Parable 2, I'm including an entirely new setting. Something called bumpscosity. What exactly is bumpscosity? Well, I haven't quite figured that part out yet.
They'll never go
but
to the settings and do every possible setting.
Adjust it on some sort of slider, and that it'll be available from the settings menu. We'll sort the rest of the details out later. I hope you're looking forward to trying out every level of bumpscosity in the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh, there it is.
Is it?
Dinah said the smiley face gave them whiplash. Yeah, we're playing with bumpscosity on 1,000, baby.
Wow, this is expert strat. This is how you speedrun.
All right, now we did all the stuff.
Yeah.
All right, have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Yeah. Mug?
New mug.
The true best part of Stanley Parable 2. New mugs.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features?
I think it doesn't do anything, Dino. I think it's a
exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Shit.
Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Wow, there it is.
Oh, there's the gym button. Let me in there.
There's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes.
Where you putting that gym at?
Better. I feel good about this. Here we go.
Yeah, you got the achievement.
2.
Oh, there's two gym. There's three. I can see yellow glow over it. 4.
This isn't a coherent video game at all.
There's
It's a lot
5
of
gym
gags.
buttons, Joe.
And I do
Maybe
very much
6.
enjoy creating
Give
gags,
me
but they don't add up to
the gym.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 6.
I wanted more than anything to create a sequel
No,
that
bring it
would
back. I
capture
need gym
all the
buttons.
magic of the first game.
Jim!
I wanted fans to
What was
love
behind
it.
the door?
No matter
it
how
was
good
a,
these gags
there
are,
was
they
a
will
thing that
stand on their
said,
own.
hold on. There was a thing that said, congratulations, for that I'm going to add a new setting to the menu called bumpscosity. And it's a random setting that does nothing.
They would need the
I'm gonna bump
structure
down
and
the
the
bumpscosity
gameplay
to
of the
50.
original. Wait,
Yeah, I was getting too intense.
maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, Insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen.
Google, show me this guy's balls,
screen
please.
that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, this
Time to
is
get
the
banned.
Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Yeah, this is the menu now for the rest of the game. All right, so what I think I'll do is there's some variations now that we've done this.
Yeah.
So I think maybe we'll do a couple of those, and we can save the others for if we ever decide to come back and play this.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
They give you a skip button.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley picked up the bucket.
Nothing bad can happen to you now.
Pick something to do,
Stanley
Joe.
touched the bucket
Left.
tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Oh, baby.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps
Boom,
his
closet.
office was where he'd find answers. Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy is as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket.
Okay.
I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom
Yeah,
closet
Brandy
is
is
putting
right.
on
The
your shoulders right
collectibles
now, but
ending
you
is
have
the
to be
best
strong.
one.
This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend. You can't hand it over. Oh no. We're getting into name
But we'll
calling
do
now,
one
it
this way
seems.
and one
This is
more,
how
and
low
maybe
the
I
broom
don't know.
closet
If
has sunk
everybody's
that
digging
it
this,
has to
maybe we'll
resort
do
to
this
this
on
stream
Monday.
of petty insults
Yeah.
simply in order to get you to hand
Finish it
over the
up.
bucket.
Start Kingdom
Stanley,
Hearts Wednesday.
I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this